Good morning, friends. Today it is 11th of November. I am Devarsh from HDFC Securities, and you are listening to Daily Morning Podcast. Markets to consolidate recent gains. US stocks closed mixed on Tuesday, with Dow gaining at the expense of tech-heavy Nasdaq as progress towards a vaccine and a treatment for COVID-19 encourage investors to book profit in biggest pandemic era winners. Eli Lilly's COVID-19 antibody treatment was approved for emergency use by US FDA. Rotation towards value stock sensitive to economy's performance away from shares of fast expanding companies that tend to thrive in times of sluggish economic growth was visible. Commodity markets, crude oil prices continued to rise and gold rebounded somewhat from yesterday's tumble. US labor market data showed that 5.87 million were hired in September, down slightly from 5.95 million in August. In corporate results, we have covered 23 important companies whose results were announced yesterday. The list is too long to be included here. If you are curious about the quarterly results that were announced yesterday and the expectations from the results that are going to be announced today, do look it up in our morning note, the daily. In markets, many Asian and emerging markets continue to rise for the second consecutive session as hopes for a successful coronavirus vaccine lifted expectation of a swift reopening of the global economy, which would help the heavily export-dependent economies. Indian indices handsomely built on their recent gains in yesterday's session. The NSE Nifty 50 index has closed in the green for the 7 consecutive sessions. Banking is the leader of the pack, and many PSU banks joined the rally along with the private sector banks. The banking index surged by a massive 4% yesterday. IT and pharmaceutical stocks corrected as we expected. MSCI index constituents changes are driving flows into select stocks, and that's why we see a large FII figures. Our markets are likely to open higher in line with the Asian markets and positive global cues and then consolidate its recent gains. That's all for the day. Investments in securities market is subject to market risk. Do read all the relevant documents before investing. For detailed disclaimers, do visit our website www.hdfcsec.com. Thank you for listening in and have a profitable day ahead.